There are two types of people in this world: the people that talk about what they want to do, and the people that actually get things done. You understand that in order to get to your next destination, that you have to do the work. You can no longer talk about what you're going to do. You can no longer sit back and sleep on your gifts and sleep on your talents. You have to be the one to direct your life. You have decided that you are the author. You are the authority of your own life. You got tired of being told what to do. You got tired of not being able to have a decision on where you wanted to direct your life. You took the wheel and you learned how to drive. And not a physical vehicle. I'm talking about your body. Your vehicle and your very first vehicle was always yourself. It was never anything outside of you. You are an electrical being. You are someone that has the ultimate power to decide where it is that you're going to direct your vehicle and where you're going to direct your life. A lot of people around you are going to take note of how you control the wheel, of how you control yourself. There are a lot of moments that are going to come and are going to test you. In those moments, a basic human will respond by pouting when things don't go their way. Your vehicle is made out of fire. So anything that comes your way that is trying to deter you off of your path automatically will wither away before they even touch you. You have the power of the sun. You have the power of the great mother. You have the power because you're open to listening. You're open to co-creating with the universe. You understand that it's not just you. There is a lot of power inside of you that you possess from generations before you. Your ancestors, your guides, God, your higher self is proud of you. Keep going. And if you don't have the motivation right now to keep going, build that motivation, build that courage through the pain, through the struggle. You adapt. You are great at adapting to your surroundings. But you're not a fool. You're not the kind of fool that walks blindly because you're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of everything that's happening on a cellular level. You know how to read energy. You have learned this along the way, that this is something that you need to acquire in order to keep moving to different levels. There are a lot of people in a lot of situations that may feel like you're a rabbit, or that you're naive, or you're gullible, easy to fool, easy to trick out your position, but you're not. And they may feel this way because of how calm you are when things are happening, when you are facing adversity. That was far from the truth. That is far from the truth. It's like you're in a race, but you're not competing against other people. You're competing against who you used to be. You're competing against that enemy that lies within you. And you understand that this is not truly an enemy. This is just another part of yourself that needs to be reckoned with. You use that part of you to guide you and to motivate you and to show yourself that there's another way. You got caught up, you got stuck, you didn't know how to move. That was just on your learning phase. That was just in a phase where you were lost. You didn't know which path to take. You needed those moments of people testing you, of you testing yourself in order to adapt to your surroundings. You learned a lot from those moments. You gathered a lot of information through those moments. It's hard to ignore you. It's hard to ignore the way that you glow. It's like in the past, you tried to put yourself inside of a box. You couldn't fit in it. Every time you managed to fit yourself inside of that box, it's like your light shined outside of that box. Your light shined, and your light penetrated anything that was trying to keep you at a low vibration. You're going places, and you couldn't reach those heights if you didn't know how to navigate your ship, if you didn't know how to control your emotions, If you didn't know how to say no, if you didn't know how to walk away, you wouldn't have been in this position. There's glory in your story. There's glory in the way that you keep your head up, in the way that you keep walking, in the way that you keep thriving against adversity, against time of trial. There's glory in the way that you carry yourself, of how soft-spoken you are. And if you're a male, because of how broad your shoulders are when you speak, because of how confident you are, because of how you're not afraid to show who you are truly from the inside. Your beauty comes from within. Your honor starts from within. You always come back stronger. Your strength always prevails against anything, against yourself. Like I said, even when you try to put yourself in the box, it doesn't work. There are no limits. The sky is just an illusion. You see past that. You feel past that. Your energy expands past that. It's time to go and it's time to grow. It's time to go and it's time to grow. It's time, it's that moment to step outside of that box, to step outside of your comfort zone that you have outgrown. And like I said, nothing that tries to get in your way will ever work. Naive, you aren't. Your strength shows, your beauty shows, your glow shows. You have received so much energy. You have received so much opportunity to keep going, even when it gets hard. You keep going. You are loved. You are supported. You are protected. You affirm this to yourself every day, at every moment. You transmute your fears. You transmute the illusions. You transmute that thought in your mind that says you can't do that. That's too far. You transmute that. You transmute what other people say. And you alchemize with the I am. I am successful. I am motivated. I am determined. I am successful. I am motivated. I am disciplined. I am an asset. I am not a liability. I am not a victim to my circumstances. These are all things that you know. And that's why there's glory in your story. That's why your strength will always prevail. And that's why you don't need to prove anything to anyone outside of you. Because everything is already proven to yourself through the way that you show up.